Good morning, guys. So my son requested pancakes based off a recipe that he saw on TikTok. So I just left him to it and said, you know what, go ahead, do your own thing. So, call me if you need any help. Here I am. Mommy's here to help. So he called me when he was done mixing it and he's like, no, this is not right. So this is what his mixture looks like. So I stepped in using the same recipe and this is what the pancake mixture looks like. And this is supposed to be American style pancake, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and make it for him and I'll show you what the outcome is like. So the frying pan is nice and hot. I'm just going to go in with a light little layer of butter. And I won't be using butter again. I will just be putting it on top of the pancakes instead. All right, so I'm just going to leave this until it cooks. When it's done, it's going to start to form some little bubbles on top, and then I know it's ready to flip. I'm also going to turn the heat down a bit because I don't want it to cook too soon on one side and not all the way through. All right, as you can see, it's starting to get the bubbles on top. I'm going to take a peek underneath and see what it looks like. Yep, I'm going to flip it. All right, guys, so my pot is a little bit too hot. So what I'm going to do is to remove this pancake. It's a bit on the dark side. I'm going to put some cold water to cool it down, and then we're going to start this process again. All right, so I'm starting again. I'm just going to let the water dry out of this, and then I know it's nice and hot and ready, and it's not too hot. This time I'm starting with, the heat is on medium. So I'm just going to pour in some now, and then I'm going to allow this to cook. The little chef is hiding back there, but I decided to go ahead and taste this one, and it's pretty good. It's a little dark, like I said. It's good. But it's good. All right, back to pancake watching. So you can see the bubbles are forming, and this one is going to be perfect. I just know it. Let the bubbles form. Let's take a little peek. Beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this bad boy. Like I said, beautiful. Do you see that? No butter, no oils. Well, I did put some oil in the batter, but not in the pan to give it this nice golden brown color. All right, so this is the second pancake, and I want to show you the difference between using butter and not using butter. So with no butter, this is how it comes out. And with butter, this is how it comes out. So major difference. I'm going to go back to using no butter. So here we are on pancake number 4. So again, I'm just waiting for the bubbles, and then I'm going to flip it. And I just flipped it over. As you can see, beautiful pancake. All right, guys, so this is the last one here, but this is the mixture that my son used earlier. So I'm going to finish using it and make the batter from that, so we just don't waste what's leaving, and then I'll just freeze the rest over for him. So this mixture actually made 7 pancakes in total. This is just a recipe he found on TikTok. I'll see if I can find it and link it somehow. So we have 6 fluffy American style pancakes here. So 7 in total. The first one we ate. That was the failure one. And then this was the one here to see the difference between butter and no butter. Sorry, this one is butter and this one is no butter. All of these are no butter in the frying pan, that is. So it's pretty good. And that's what it is. All right, so he wants to have this with a side of bacon. So I'm just going to get that laid in the pot. So this is my son's breakfast. So he's going to pour his Pearl Miller syrup on there. And that's his breakfast, guys. Thanks for watching.